Hey everyone, it's Jordan, and today I'm going to be doing the springtime book tag. So I got this tag from Bokaballs, and I'll link her video down below so you guys can check it out. I don't know where this tag was created. I had to search in different videos of this tag throughout to figure out what the questions are and all that, but this is basically one of the seasonal tags that represent spring, and I just love doing seasonal tags every season, and it just seems really interesting to me, so let's get to the book tag. So the first question is, how do you decorate your bookshelf? Well, for me, I decorate my bookshelf with the Disney Tsum Tsums that I had that are now, they're not available anymore. They discontinued the Tsum Tsums. I decorate my shelves with Funko Pops. I also decorate it with little trinkets that I think are special to me, like things that I've got from Disney World, or just things that I think would look cute on my shelves. And yeah, and also I have some random stuff that I keep forgetting to put away, but that's usually not how I decorate my bookshelves. But yeah, I've decorated my bookshelves with Disney plushes that I have that I put on top of my bookshelves, and of course you can see Mickey in the corner there. It's hard to see in his Sorcerer Mickey outfit, but yeah, that's how I usually decorate my bookshelves. So the next question is, recommend a book with a beautiful nature description. This one was kind of hard because I rarely read books that have a lot of, nature description in the synopsis and all that, but the book that's closest to that to me is Winterwood by Shia Earnshaw, because it's about a girl whose family that is in the woods, and the boy from that camp went missing, and then somehow he reappeared, but our main character is from a family of witches, and of course she lives in the woods, so that's pretty much the only thing that I can find that has a nature description. Nothing from spring or anything like that. This would fit more in the fall season, but that's the closest thing that I can find for this question. And the next question is, show us a book with a beautiful cover. Yeah, I'm a sucker with books with beautiful cover, and of course one of the books that I've read recently that I think has a beautiful cover is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. I know it's a very simple cover, but I just love it with the flowers and everything, and it just looks very pretty to me. And I know I have a lot of books that has a beautiful cover, but this is the closest one that's the only one I can think of that has a beautiful cover. And the next question is, it's a great time to start a series. What would you recommend? There's a lot of book series that I would recommend, but I know I want to do a book recommendations video where I talk about like specific book series like duologies, trilogies, and just books that are more than 4 books in the series. But I'm going to recommend the one that I finished, one book series that I finished recently, which is Prince Charming, and the second book is Her Royal Highness. This is just a duology, and I think that'll be a perfect book series to recommend. And this is just a YA contemporary book about, with this one, it's about a girl whose sister is about to marry a prince. Yeah, it's about her sister about to marry a prince, so that's basically the synopsis of that. And the second book, which is a companion novel to this one, is about a main character whose roommate is the princess, and that's from what I remember reading it. But I think this is especially in the springtime, I think YA contemporaries or just contemporary books in general are perfect for the springtime. So I do recommend this duology if you want to start a book series but not have too many books in the series. And the next question is, it's almost time to start reading outside. Have you been brave enough? No, to be honest with you. Where I live, the weather has just been always wacky when it comes to in the springtime. It's either we get a nice spring weather, and then in some days we still get the wintry cold weather. So yeah, I have not been brave enough to read outside yet, but I've just been waiting for the right weather to do that. So I have not been brave enough to read outside at the moment. Okay, the next question is, what are some of the books that you're planning on unhauling? I unhauled some of the books recently because I usually try to get rid of books a few at a time to half-price books. I'll name a few that I unhauled recently, because I know I haven't done an unhaul video since back in 2022 or something like that, but I rarely do unhaul videos, so I'm just going to tell you guys what I unhauled recently. The first book that I could think of that I have unhauled recently is The Neverland Wars by Audrey, I forgot her last name, Greathouse, because I wanted to complete that series, but I just couldn't, because no matter how much I like that series, is because I just couldn't finish it because somehow the books have gotten really expensive. Like, the third book was like $20 on paperback, and I was like, what the heck? And I checked the publisher's website, and apparently that series has been out of print or something like that, and I'm just like, I enjoyed this series when I've read the first two books, but I don't think I'll ever find out how the series would end, and I just didn't think it was worth it for me, so I unhauled that one. And another one that I unhauled is Into the Crooked Place and City of Spells by Alexandra Christo, because I know I like the author's previous work, which was To Kill a Kingdom, but I didn't like that book very much, and I would not plan on continuing that duology either, so I know that I like her books, but not that one, and I'm willing to give her another chance, because I know she has two books that just came out recently. Like, I know Princess of Souls, which is a companion novel to Kill the Kingdom. I forgot what that series is called, and another one that just came out last year called The Night Hunt, which I do want to read, because it's just, not just because the cover is very pretty and all that, it just sounds really good, so I want to read those two and give this author another chance. And I forgot what other books that I've unhauled. Oh yeah, another book that I've unhauled is The Crown Chasers. I forgot who the author is. It's like it sounded like a cool sci-fi book about like a main character who doesn't want to take over the throne, and then she decides her uncle lets her be the Crown Chasers or something like that. I can't remember. That book I got from a book box like a few years ago, and I just feel like it's just about time to let it go and let someone else enjoy it, because like for me personally, I have trouble getting into sci-fi lately, so I'm just thought like it would be best that I just don't read it and just give it to someone else who would like it more than I would. So yeah, those are some of the books that I unhauled recently. And the next question, and the last question is, which ones will you replace with? I'll show you the books that I've got recently that replaced those books. So yeah, I got some cozy mysteries that I got recently that were gifted to me, and one is called On What Grounds by Cleo Coyle, and the other one is Clammed Up by Barbara Ross. And I've been getting into cozy mysteries lately. I'm willing to try any of them, whether the themes are different from mine, but I'm just really curious about a lot of cozy mysteries that's been around recently, and I just hope to find ones that I definitely will like. And I also really like the covers of different cozy mysteries, and I'm a sucker for that, and I do hope to enjoy these. And the next one is the book that I pre-ordered, which is Laura of the Wilds by Annalie Sabria. I'm sorry if I butchered the author's name. And this one also has a beautiful cover. Is that the only reason that I picked this up? But it just sounds really interesting to me. It's like there's a human girl who is a librarian, and then the two fake guys right here are like fighting over her, and I know that there's going to be a love triangle, so I'm just like, I like love triangles, but as long as it's written right, I would read it. And it's adult fantasy, so of course I can't help myself. And plus, I just really like the foiling on the fonts, which is really cool. So yeah, there's another one. And the last book that I got recently that I got from Half Price Books is Queen of Vaults by Amanda Foody, which is the last book in the Shadow Game series, which I completely forgot what the series was called when I did a 40-hour readathon. But yeah, these are some of the books that have replaced the books that I have unhauled recently. So that is all for Springtime Book Tag. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and comment down below what books that you've just answer any if you've the books that you've gotten recently, because I would like to know. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!